H.J. Glenn, wasn't it?
Yep.
Following Glenn then.
I think that was a rather important year, you know. Now Glenn was served only 1 year, but I think during that year he had some dreams about the college. And I think that time he made contact with several important people that became very important to this college. There was Dr. Hoyam, Dr. Fremke, and Dr. Hauge.
Right.
I think
All
Glenn,
three hired under that.
I think Glenn made all those contacts.
Well, that certainly was an important contact for the sciences.
It was a tremendous boost to the college.
You bet. Let's talk a little bit about the Grunskow years.
Well, I think, to me, Grunskow is probably the most important man in my career.
Very warm.
You know, yeah, very warm personality. Very fine speaker, chapel speaker. He spoke very often in chapel. And, I don't think you'd ever miss if you knew the Grunskows going to speak.
You were a one-man department. You were chairman from the time you started.
I was a one-man department until 1946. Well, I went to summer school, of course, during those periods, and then I was at Cranbrook that year in Stavic. Said if I could find somebody, I could add somebody to the department.
That was Dalrymple?
Yes. He came in 1946 after the war.
Yes.
He had just been released from the service, and we met at Cranbrook.
I see. And you developed a fast friendship over the years?
Yes, we did. We were both doing sculpture. And we both went there primarily because of the Swedish sculptor named Carl Milles.
I see.
He was a very famous sculptor at that time.
And Peter was the person who did the sculpture out here in the quadrangle between the gym and the ad building.
Yeah, the Viking.
Yeah, the Viking they called Squatty Bod or something. How did that come about?
Yeah. Well, that was the competition. That was, you know, every year we used to build a Viking, and every year he would probably get burned or something. It was a year in and year out competition. And I think it was Balser, the Balser family, that figured we should have something more permanent. So we instituted a commission, a contest for graduates, art department graduates. The judges for the competition, I think, were Harold Spitznagel, Clara Lee. There was nobody from the art department involved in this because I knew that Peter would probably be involved. Sure. So completely
vested interest. Permanent, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It seems to me that there's a tremendous amount of concrete underground.
It's solid concrete, and it goes down into the soil about to 6 feet, I think.
Is that right?
Big
Nobody
pillar.
can topple that over.
Big pillar.
I suppose we'll get a new building for the art department.
Oh, I don't know. It would be nice, of course, but I don't think facility is all that important.
It's what's taught that's
I think what you need for an art department is shelter, some heat and some light.